Back to basics. TNN Bass Tournament of Champions. No Super Black Bass. This is the one that came up on the spin the wheel. Besides, I've heard Super Black Bass is actually good, whereas this, I haven't heard so many good things about. But we're going to see what happens. See if we can't figure out how to make this game work. Junior tournament is open. You can participate if you place in top 3. Dylan Howard, you remember this game? Okay then. Maybe you can tell me how to play it. I can't seem to make it work. Let's try fishing in the shallows over here, see what I can find. I bought it the actual cart maybe 18 years ago and it was pretty bad. Yeah, I'm just... It's like trying to figure out how to get the fish to bite. What did it... Oh, 1 second. Okay, 1 sec. We're going to pause this and we're going to resume in just a minute. Okay, let's get everything back up and running here. Okay, there's no way to check how deep things are. They just kind of are. Maybe if I go the other way. Because I'm in the shallows. Okay, so I know there's a big fish here. So maybe if I cast again, I can catch the same fish. About like this. And I just gotta reel it in slow. See if the same fish comes up in the same sort of... Come on, you saw me. I know you did. Come back around. Let's bring it in. Let's change up for the sinking lure. See if we can do a little better. Come on, come back around. Stupid fish. Okay. We can make this happen, I'm sure of it. I just gotta full power it in the right spot. It's about as far as it go. There's the big fish. Come on. Whoa. Let it go a little bit. Okay. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Did he break my line? Dang it. Come on. Come on. Dang it. Okay, let's try again. Okay. Come on, fish. You're not smart enough to remember me. I know it. Come on. Come on. Bite. Okay. This lure is not cutting it. Let's try something else here. And try the split shot rig, whatever that means. I'm sure it's in the instructions, but I have no idea what a split shot rig is. We're going to figure it out. Okay, right about here. Okay. I want the big fish. Where's that big fish? Come on, big fish. No big fish anymore. Dang it. Okay, let's try again. Well, at least get the little fish, because if we can just get a fish, I'll feel better. Come on, fish. fish without rhythm, and you won't attract the worm. Okay, keep going, fish. We gotta figure you out. Nothing here. Okay, so it's a medium-sized fish. So if we change this to the other rig type, Fine Jig doesn't ask me what rig I want to set up with. That's interesting. But okay. So basically I use the first casts to kind of get the feel for looks like I have to cast further left to catch this particular fish who's being kind of a jerk. So let's try that. Pull in. Rotate a little further left and see if we can catch that fish. There we go. Okay. Basically have to hit it right in the nose. Come on, come back around. Anything? I had the little bonk, so I think he was interested. Fine. Do it one more time and then sort of leave it in the water. Okay. Because the fish sort of has a path. Nothing. Is 800 the total number of English Super Nintendo games? No. This includes almost all of North American games. I have no way of doing Super Scope games or Miracle Piano. It includes all of the European games and then whatever Japanese games I wanted to put in there to make it a nice round number. No, let him out, let him out, let it out, let it out, let it out. What do we got here? Is it at least a bass this time? No. Okay, so we gotta go find somewhere else to look for fish. Let's try here. Let's just see what's out there. Okay, we got a couple of fish. But they're like just out of range. Okay, we got one coming down here. Anybody else? So if I spin a little bit left, I might be able to find something. All right, but right actually gives me a better chance. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to catch this one that's going. Come on. I know you saw it. Come on, fish, 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 fish. I wonder where that fish did go. A fish, a fish, a fishy. Oh. Let's try again. This time we're going to cast a little more to the right and try and get ahead of it. Yo, you finished SS? Which one are you talking about there? Come on. Super Solitaire. Yes, I did. Each game mode beat it at least once. Okay. Is he coming back? Stupid fish. You don't know what's good for you. Okay, I gotta get into that weird little fossil indentation or whatever it is. I gotta get there fast. Super Solitaire is going up a little bit at a time on my YouTube, so one game at a time. Effectively. No bonk. Am I at the wrong depth? Maybe I need to be closer to like 10 meters instead of 20. What category is this in? Sports Other. Dagnabbit. Is this your first stream on it? No, I tried to stream it last night, but the game is very, very calming, and I fell asleep. So the stream ended. But I haven't made any progress in it yet, and I'm still trying to figure out how it plays, so no recordings for the tubes or anything just yet. Let's see if I can't get a better... This seems like a good spot. Okay. Have you played UFO 50? I have played it at PAX, but not myself just yet. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Is it an actual bass now? Yeah! I got one. Okay. The ones in this area are too small. Where do I go to find a biggin? Yeah, UFO 50 looked really interesting. I would have loved to like sunk more time into it. It's kind of like if this challenge was a game. Well, what I found interesting about UFO 50 when I played it is the way they sort of tried very hard to approach, like, what if you'd never played a video game and had no idea what one was? How would you design one? So, like, you get the one where moving left and right is done with the A and B buttons, that kind of stuff. Really, really fascinating, weird games. The depth finder said there was fish in them there waters, so there better be fish over here somewhere. Of course, I'm not sure how the depth finder works exactly. No fish in here. Yeah. So like the mechanics progress with the applied time progression between games. So like they made these games and they're like, what would the first game be on this system ever? And then what would a sequel to that game look like? Which is a fascinating way to build something. Okay, so we got a fish on the right. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the roses. We gotta move that so it's visible. Let's try that. Be able to see it better next time. Okay. There was a fish over here, so let's see what I can do with this fish. Name TNN Bass Tournament of Champions. Gotcha. Come on. I bonked you. You're supposed to come at me after I bonk you. No, your name? Oh, I use the internet name Taramoor, and I have since Starseed's Tribes in the mid 90s. I don't know where it came from. I just like it. Dang it, I got the bonk. Why didn't you come back? Let's try again. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, fishman. I got nothing here. I'm in the super deep water. I was hoping I would be able to find like some of the bigger bass in the super deep water, but Jacko the War. Like Jacko the Shadows from Wheel of Time? We march on Jacko the Shadows. This depth finder is not helpful at all. SNES or Genesis? I'm playing the Super Nintendo version of this game. Oh, big fish. I bonk you. I bonk the big fish. Come on, big fish. Come back around, big fish. I don't want the catfish. I want the bass. What I was is WoW and stuff. Good evening, Ismail. Call me Ishmael. Some years ago, never mind how long precisely, having little or no money in my purse and nothing whatsoever to interest me on land, I decided to sail about a bit and see the watery part of the world. Does this game have a story you're going through? No, it has a tournament mode. Okay, well, screw the catfish. He doesn't matter. I want the big fish. Didn't expect you that far. Oh. Jeez, was it? Some years ago, never mind how long precisely, having little or no money in my purse and nothing whatever to interest me on land, I decided to set about. I decided to sail about a bit and see the watery part of the world. It is a way I have of driving off the spleen and regulating the circulation. Whenever I find myself staring too long at coffin warehouses, or bringing up the rear of every funeral party that I meet, whenever I feel an irresistible urge to go into the street and begin knocking gentlemen's hats off, whenever it is a dim, wintry November in my soul, I decide it is high time to get myself to sea. There was a time I knew it better. I don't know it perfectly anymore. I haven't done it in a long time. Okay, let's get the worm lure in here and see if I can get that giant fish. Oh, thank you, Cabot. It's one of a million weird things that I do every now and then. And my grandpa always used to be able to recite the Cremation of Sam McGee, that great poem. And I used to be able to do the whole Raven and a few other bits and pieces. Come on, wake the big fish. Come back around, big fish. No, let him go, let him go, let him go. Let him go, let him go, let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Let it out. 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 It's not a bass, but I don't care. I want to catch something. What the heck is that? Catfish. Man, I've only had fried catfish twice in my life, but it's pretty good. I know it's not a bass, but maybe if I catch this guy, he'll fly away and I can try and catch the big fish that I'm aiming for. Did I scare off the big fish when I did that? Ah, dang it. I gotta go find somewhere else. I'll figure this out. Okay. Now we got something here. Throw that crawdad. Okay, there's a little fish. If I want the big fish, I need a bit of a longer lure. You're my favorite streamer right now. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Micro niche. You never know what's going to come out. It's all kinds of weird things. If you go all the way back in my TikTok page, you'll find me reading like the first 3 minutes of The Hobbit or So You Want to Be a Wizard. A few other things. This is, I thought it was fun. I had this weird idea at one point to just read from books, and a few other ideas that I totally still intend to do, I'm sure. Oh, he's right there. Okay, if I could throw a little further, I can get him. I'm sure I can get him. Oh my gosh, that's so many. There's Kafka. Now he shows up. Okay, I gotta go throw full power to get this guy. See, I think I can get this to work. I can get these little alert things to work. Okay, all the way out. Give me that big fish. Oh, come on. Come back around, big fish. Come on. You can do it. Ah, you jerk. Okay. So if I hop into the boat proper and go forward like 2 inches, will I be closer to that fish? Because I don't think the game's going to remember where he is. Doesn't seem like it's that complicated. Man, this is such a great fishing game. Hey, if you have any experience with it, any tips on how to actually make it go, I would appreciate it. Because right now, I've caught a bunch of fish that weren't bass, and then one bass that was too small to keep, which was very frustrating. don't worry too much about it. I've only been trying for about an hour or so. Still trying to figure out exactly how it works, especially when I'm at the very beginning, so I don't have any equipment. Go a little bit over this way and do full power cast. Not full power, dang it, I need full power. The only fishing game I've played is Deadliest Catch on the 360 or Wii. The only fishing game I've really played is Animal Crossing, or perhaps The Legend of Zelda. So what's been one of the better games on your journey? There have been so many really good ones. Zombies Ate My Neighbors is great. Perfect Zip. Are you streaming on TikTok? That's insanely unappealing for a Twitch viewer. You must be desperate for interaction. Nothing worse than a bunch of random people coming in. I'm sorry to hear that, Perfect Zip. I read the Twitch, I read the TikTok, and I read the YouTube because, quite frankly, it's fun, and people are more likely to discover you on TikTok. They're more likely to see you at all. Twitch is very full, and it's very hard to find people you don't already know are there. But you do you. You have fun. Go do your thing. Nothing. I use Twitch once in a while, but I'd never find you on there. Yeah. That's the thing. You have to try and draw that line between discoverability and fidelity. And since I'm kind of just doing this for fun, it becomes easier to... Since I found something that will stream on all those platforms at the same time and not get me in trouble or anything like that. That just seems like the way to go. And what I need to do is dang it, I need to aim just right to get this guy. Do they have what is SNES games? Do they have achievements? These are Super Nintendo games, generally released between 1991 and 1996. So I've got roughly a compilation of 800 games, a big list, and I'll just play those whenever I remember to. I can't cast it far enough to get this guy. Dagnabbit. Maybe he'll come back around. Come on, big fish. Yeah, so I've curated a list of about 800 different Super Nintendo games, and I'll, go through them when I have time or remember or can. And that just seems to be the sort of niche thing I've fallen into, which is fun. I've discovered a lot of games and played a lot of games I always meant to beat and never got around to, which is very interesting as an experience. Let's try the northern part of the lake here. It's very chill here. That's the idea, is to be relaxed. Let everybody have a good time doing whatever it is they're going to do. Come back around, big fish, please. I need to catch at least something in order to do the tournament and make money. And I can't seem to catch anything without better equipment, which I can't buy if I don't make money. Stupid fish. Yeah, the goal here is for everyone to have a good time and relax. There's no pressure. It's just fun and seeing old video games and talking about older video games from time to time. Come on. Oh, you twitched. You twitched, you big fish. You want it. I can feel it in your bones. Gotta be here somewhere. Do you like movies? That's my main niche. I love movies. This looks so much like Super Black Bass, but better. Super Black Bass will come eventually, I'm sure. Okay, where's the other fish? It swims up right there. Come on. No bonk. Coming back around. No, okay, let's try again. Okay, so that seems to be sort of how the game works. Are you trying to catch the river monster? I'm trying to catch anything at this point. So it looks like every time I cast, it'll be the same. Use worm bait. Okay. Gotcha. Let him out. Oh. Don't let him off too much. Whoa, what is this? What are you doing, sir? You have important things to do. Okay, let him out a little bit. Let him out. Gotcha. Yeah, you kind of have to hit him right on the snoot with the bait to get any sort of catch. Okay, so I caught a bass, but that's not big enough to keep. I do have worm bait. I leveled up. Fighting? Okay, so you can level up in this game. That's important. Thank you, Raven. Okay, so let's change out to the worm bait and see if Old House Media knows what's up. Because I'm going to trust them. Okay. If I remember correctly, the Texas rig sinks to the bottom from the instruction manual, but problem with the worm bait is it does not go nearly as far. So I can't even reach the bigger fish at the back. Hey, photography is very cool. You see, that's the problem I found when I was trying to do the worm bait. Worm was my go-to in Super Black Bass. Okay. Yeah, the problem with the worm bait I found in this one is I can't cast it nearly as far as I can with the other lures. Crawdad as well. Any of the ones labeled bottom, I can't get very far. If I use the spinner bait, I can send it really far, but the problem there is I sent it so far one time that I lost my lure. So far, the fine jig has worked really well. So if I go pro worm and do the Texas rig, let's see how well I can do. That's crazy that you plan to play all the Super Nintendo games. It's a dream. It's a crazy, crazy dream. We're playing in alphabetical order? No, this is randomized to try and keep them from doing the same thing in a row several times. So it's randomized to keep it mixed up and to keep me surprised with what comes up. The GameCube dream. The original plan was to play the game, my entire Black Label GameCube library. That was the original plan, but there was an audio issue the first few times I tried to get it to work. So I picked Super Nintendo because I was all set up to make that go, and it worked really well. Actually, let's try the spinner. Spinner goes really far. Because I have my Black Label GameCube collection back there. But now I fixed the audio issue on GameCube, so I do one of those a month based on the results of a Patreon poll, which that sucked. So for the GameCube, I've played Darkened Sky, the Skittles game, the Universal Studios video game, and then I played The Hobbit just recently. That was the last game I played before this. That was a lot of fun. There's nothing out here. Okay. I gotta move to a different spot. What I gotta figure out is how far to send that spinner. And then I need to learn how to read that depth indicator. There's something about the Super Nintendo fishing games. I don't know. This is the first one that's come up. Okay, are there any fish about? Maybe they're on the left a little bit if I go further back. It's like gambling. We'll see. Any fish? Little fish, little fish. Let me in. No fish. You're still going to have to play the Jimmy Houston game, which is garbage. Yeah, but it's one game out of hundreds. There's no telling when it'll come up. My first console was an Atari. I mean, technically it was a computer, but we have... Actually, I still have my Atari someplace, I think. With like Empire Strikes Back and a few other things. Come on. At least there's fish in this scene, so that means that I might be able to catch something. Any more? Or is it just those two? Okay, so if I get a full power cast, should land right on top of one of them. Come on. Nothing. Dang it. Okay. Just gotta bonk one of them on the nose. Cloudy day, try brighter color. Ooh, good call. I don't really have a ton of options right now, but that is an excellent point that I hadn't considered. Because some of these are labeled as cloudy and rainy, so I assumed that was relevant to the displayed weather. Let's see. This is the one I gotta get the hang of. I gotta figure out how much power I can actually use on the spinners, because when I'm going up above like 3/4, I'm losing the lure. I didn't go far enough. What about 3/4 then? Better. Okay. Come on. Look it up in your Nintendo Power magazine. I do not have a Nintendo Power with this game in it. As hilarious as that would be. "21 meters. Where's that one fish? Oh, dang it, not fast enough. Okay. If I don't bonk them, then there's just absolutely no recognition from these guys that I actually came near them at all. Yeah, I can't keep using these spinners if I don't have more freedom to cast them. I mean, I'm about out of them anyway. I only have one left now. So let's try this guy and see if he helps. See how far we can fling him. "22 meters. I need to get... Dang it. If I can get 23 meters... So it's not only that one. I mean, the wind's working against me here too, but... The reason I was using the jig here is because it tends, even if I throw it full power, to stay on the line. What's your favorite version when doing like TNT for fishing? I think that's a different game. What's your favorite version of SimCity? Okay, so what I can try and do is I can try and catch that fish, but I don't think I'm getting any luck in this spot. Your favorite version of SimCity? Probably Sim Tower. That one was fun, where you make the hotel. I never really got into Sim Ant or any of the other real offshoots. Okay. So a couple of fish around. And then one a little ways back. So I can catch the one that's a little ways back. Maybe I just need to level up. Let's catch a few fish, gain experience. And figure out where I'm going. Gotcha. Where are the big fish in this? Oh man, somebody sent a DJ Cactus. That should, like, you'd figure that would show up on the thing. I don't know how to get those special, like, animations and things to show up. They used to, but they just don't seem to anymore. Let's try doing some shallows fishing. Did the game laugh at you? No, I have it set up to do the Kefka laugh when people send presents. Now I've got the jig I wanted. I never had good luck on this game. It was so hard. It's like, maybe if I level up a bit. Just throw it into the rocks. Okay, any fish around here? Just do the quick reel back. Just bought this game a couple days ago. Haven't played it yet. It looks cool. Well, I'm gonna see. I am curious. Okay, so they were on the depth meter, but I don't see any fish here. It looks like the main trick to this game is realizing that each time you cast within a certain time window, it's going to be the same fish in the same positions. Try the dock. Just ram into the dock. okay, there's one. But I can't cast far enough because of the dock to actually deal with it. So let's change our angle here. Bass tournament, but they forgot the bass. You'd figure they would seed the lake a little bit. They did not. Okay, let's see what we got here. Now that it's raining, maybe I can try another one of those spinners, but... Okay, a couple of small fish. Nothing big. It's raining. Maybe that gives me a better chance here. The wind is going that way. Come on, it was right on top of you. Come on. Eat me. Jerk. Try again. Come back around. Come on. Look at how delicious I am. Problem was, once I hear that bonk, I think I have to wait for it to bite. Oh wait, he's coming back. Come on. What do we got? Dang it! Rainbow trout. See, the trick was always to pick rainbow trout instead of chub, because rainbow trout was much easier as long as you avoided the ospreys. You could eat everything. You didn't have to swim away from anything. Okay, no bass here. Worst part is this game predates the angry mutated sea bass joke. That's good, Zim. Okay, anybody swimming here? Nobody around. maybe I have a rain-focused lure that I can use. Please skip the shittier, obsolete games. Dude, I have bad news about all of these games, because they are all 30 years old or more. Are you using retro achievements? No, I am using official Nintendo hardware. No achievements, no rewinding, no save states. Oh man, the wind is not in my favor today. Okay, nothing here. The way it was meant to be played. If you want to experience some of the fun of this, you can watch me play through Space Ace, as that was the game before this. Okay, so if the wind is going toward me, and I'm facing this direction, if I go this way, will I have 3 wind arrows going the other way? Favorite Super Nintendo game completed so far? Probably Chrono Trigger. But there have been some very good ones. I think I would watch a walkthrough at this point. There aren't any. There are no walkthroughs, there are no guides, there are no maps, there are no strategies, there are barely even any videos of people playing this game. Come back here, you monster! Do you have a worst game so far? My absolute least favorite game so far is called Bomboozle, also known as Kablooey. Which is a puzzle game which is on the Switch Online. Which was one of the earlier ones that I played back when this was just about beating all the Nintendo Switch Online Super Nintendo games. And that game is a real drag and very tedious to play, and I think, for me, was less enjoyable than Space Ace. What is that? That's a loach. Are you playing them in alphabetical order? No, I have the semi-random, is the best way I can put it. So I've divided them into piles, and then I will choose a game from a pile based on genre to make sure that I am mixing it up properly and not just playing the same type of game over and over again. And also to ensure that I don't have just favorable wins. I wind up with games that I never would normally consider playing, like this. Nobody out there. Let's go back down to the, not the shallows. Well, there are no fish here, okay. Come on, come on. Look, I'm a worm. I'm nummy. Well, fine then, if you're going to be rude about it. I need to reorient myself so that I'm going the right direction to work with the wind as it sits. Okay, well, now that the rain has stopped, I can switch back to the other lure. It seems they are vegan fish. The jig has done actually fairly well for me. I haven't lost it yet anyway. Where are you going, Big Mouth Bass? I need you to love me. Gotcha. Come on. You saw it. You want it. I know you do. Come back. He's gone. Dang it. Come on. Just a little taste. Just a little nibble. Come on. Rude. Come on. You're right there. Four, three, got. What you got? What you got? What you got? Is it another loach? Dag nabbit. I better level up from this. And I pulled one out and the rest got scared. Made in Taiwan. Grr. Okay, now I gotta find somewhere else to be. Let's go back to the shallows. Along the river. How about this one? Oh, That's a catfish. Oh, there's a big one. Okay. Let's get that guy. Okay. We can make this work. The perfect cast. Okay. We gotta get over to right about here, I think he was. Dang it, not you, catfish. Now the others are scared. Dang it. Finally had a big fish in range. A lousy catfish got in my way. Lousy mud skipper. Okay, now I gotta go find a new spot because all the fish got scared off when I caught that catfish. Too bad, you only caught one of the most edible fish in North America. I just saw a walkthrough and it shows that the screen on the bottom left blinks fast when nearby fish. Well, it shows fish on the little display. It's the little depth finder has like a little fish icon. Used to love this game, catching them lunkers. That's my goal, but I keep winding up catching random little fish from Taiwan. Nothing that I'm aiming for. You're gonna have to go to slow. Yeah, I'm actually getting the hang of catching the fish once I find them. The trick is finding them. Yeah, like I need to figure out how this depth chart works. And I need to turn around because right now I'm casting into the wind, so I get a lot less distance. So even if I have big fish like that, I can't do anything with them because I can't reach them. So I need to take wind into account. I need to turn around and find a different spot. Emulator or real? I'm on an actual Nintendo machine. I never figured out the fish finder. I would go to the docks or dams or fallen logs. It's like there's a beep beep. Thing is, all of those fish, every fish in this lake seems to be too small to count. not. Just stick with the jig for now. The jig has caught me things. But the docks or dams are falling apart. Question is, when you went to the docks, were you like casting into the docks? Like you go like this? On the dock. Oh, dang. Yeah, there's a fish over there. Nothing really huge right now. And then there's a dam up at the north end of the lake. What the heck? Let's go check out the dam. See if we can find some dam fish. Or let's try this right now, because I got 2 deep fish listed on the depth finder there. Okay, that's another one of them Taiwan loach fish. Dang it! At least I'm catching things, so that means I might level up at some point. Yeah! Not a base. Release. Let's try this here. Anything? No, not yet. Okay. Let's check further back on the left. I thought I saw something, but can't be sure just yet. The fish finder lied to me. There was supposed to be fish here. Let's try again. Okay, got a couple little guys. Mr. Avocado Man. Come on. Okay, this is not working. This is peak gaming. We're trying to figure out the systems that underpin how the fishing works so that we can exploit them and break them and win. That's all it is. So, like, there are aspects to how this is supposed to be played that are strange, but also aspects to how we're playing it. That's all any video game really is. Trying to figure out how it works, what it is and what it does, and if we can break it. Look at that guy. He's huge. But I think it's another one of those Taiwan loaches. He's too strong. He's too strong. They can't go down with 3 barrels on him. Not with 3. Are we certain that this lake is in the United States? Because right now I would say I'm in Taiwan. Are you winning? No, sir. Maybe the bass don't wake up until later. Like maybe you're supposed to use the first 8 hours of playing the game just to level up. That could work, right? Okay, we are now closer to the dam. Thunk. Just thunk it into the dam. Anybody at the dam? Oh, there's a guy. Hey, guy. Look. Dude. Raw. What are you doing, brah? Okay. Let's try that. We're gonna cast a little bit left on the dam. Thunk. And that should give us an opportunity to bonk that one fish on the nose. Gotcha. Oh, it got caught on a log. That's neat. So it's not just straight up pull them in. It's they can get caught on the That's fun. I need to be aware of where the logs are when I go fishing. Let us go hit a manatee or something if that's a possibility. thing about the depth finder is it doesn't like track. It's like it knows I'm in a shallow area, but then am I supposed to stop the moment it beeps? Or is it a little while later when it matters? So like, do I have to go slow and then the moment it beeps go, oh, stop, fish, go. Just start doing the laps, and then the moment it beeps, lock in. Okay. A couple of fish around. Another one of them, Taiwan loach. The main thing is I need to find those big bass and start catching them. That's the only way this is going to work. Okay, little fish, little fish. We need to find big fish. Oh, thank you for the heart, me. I appreciate it, but I cannot read your username. We gotta figure this thing out. Okay. For some reason now it's only going half the distance. Am I throwing into the wind again? Do I need to turn around? I think I need to turn around. Yeah, wind is going the wrong way. I need full wind my direction in order to make this work. Okay, let's try this. Come back around. Come on, Count Bassy. Okay, but we have a big fish. We can bonk him on the nose. And therein lies the goal. Twitched. Okay, that's the fish we need. That's the fish we're going to get. Perhaps it's the type of bait that's possible, but to throw far enough to actually reach him is the challenge. So if I come at him with like a crawdad or something, he's just going to ignore me. I can't get it up there. This one is light enough that I can throw it that far. But let me see what else I got. I don't want to waste more spinners and have them just vanish on me. So try the pro worm. Split shot rig. We'll see if we can toss this guy a country mile. See, even with the wind, even with full power, he just doesn't get far enough. Maybe if I throw him left, he can land sort of on top of the fish. That seems like a possibility. Worth a shot. Come on. Try one more time with this one, and then we'll move back to the other bait and see if I just need to land it on top of his nose. That seems to be the only way to get him to bite. Okay. Do anything till he moves. Not far enough. Yeah. Maybe if I adjust the speed with which I'm reeling back in, I might have better luck. Oh, I was right on top of him. Come on. Okay, yeah, I need to go back to the other thing so I can kind of aim it at him. Trying to figure out how deep I need to go with it. I want one good fish catch before I call it a night. Dude, you are aggravating my sciatica. Reel it in. Okay. The only time I had one of the big guys on the hook was with the crawdad. So we'll try the crawdad, which worked better than the worm as far as I remember. We'll see if that does the job. Big old Texas rig crawdad. No distance. Nothing. Dang it. How do I clip that majestic sea beast? There's got to be a way. Crawdad's just too heavy for me to fling it that far. Okay, let's try something a little... Let's try this guy. Oh, who'd have thought the bass hunter lure was actually going to work? Let him go, let him go, let him go. Let him go, let him go, let him go. Well, that worked. To a point. He bit, though. We're getting somewhere. I don't know where exactly, but we are getting somewhere. Okay, that's right. Let's try a full strength cast and see what happens. I need to buy more of these bass hunter lures. Too small. Once you get in a fight, all the fish leave. What do we got? Nothing. Now we know what they want. We'll see. Okay, let's go a little slower on that depth finder. Let's see if we can get a better feel for how it works. So if the fish is on the far left of the depth finder, okay, let's try one more time. Just throw something as far as we can and see. Opa. That's weird. Any fish over here? I don't see any. That's the problem. The fish finder's telling me there's fish, but I don't see no fish. I need to figure out how it works. At least I have an appropriate life jacket at this time. Okay, deep fish. Hopefully deep fish, big fish. Another catfish. Okay, if I cast to the left, let's see if there's a big fish over there. That might help. That's where the catfish starts. No big fish around here. Okay, let's try again. 2 quick beeps. Maybe that means there's better fish. Come on, you river monster. You're mine. I caught you. You're mine by divine right. Dang it, I thought I had him. I was so close. The one that got away. Okay, now I gotta go to a whole different area, find someplace else. You damn fish. Okay. I mean, maybe I do need to level up on the smaller fish. Okay, well, since TikTok ended my live early, that was weird because frustrating. So what's really frustrating here is that Never been IRL but love video game fishing. Me too. It's very strange because I was in the middle of my live and everybody was having a good time. And then it just spontaneously kicked me off. Very rude. Okay, we're going to try one more time casting at these big guys. And then we're going to call it a night. I need a way to get them to stay deep. That's what I need. I need a way to do it. At least it's a bass. Better than nothing. I wanted to get at least one keeper before I called it a night, though. I got about 10 minutes till 2 a.m., which is my usual stopping time. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of, like, actually catching the fish. But I still need to find fish that are big enough to matter to the game. Okay, now we're facing this way. Let's see what we can do here. No fish. Must be West Coast-ish, 9:50 a.m. here. Yeah, West Coast of the US. So we're GMT -8, although it might be -9 at the moment because of daylight saving time. Lousy river loach. I'm also getting the hang of how the fish fighting works. Come on, build up them fisherman muscles. Bring it in. It's the wrong type of fish, but it's still worth experience, so. Okay, let's try this again. The wind is still in my favor. Try again. Okay. Got those two guys. Anybody bigger down here? Okay, so we'll try for one of those two guys and see if we can bring one of them in while we're here. Since there's no river monsters in this one. Oh, dang it. You floated right over that thing. I gotta try again. So the fish are in the same spot. I just need to get the fish, the lure, low enough, doing the reeling motion. Come on. You know you wants it. Okay, fine. I gotta find... Oh, there was another one here. I can get that one, maybe. Come on. Little pig, little pig. Let me in. Too small. Obviously, there are no keepers in this entire lake. No fish. Okay. Let's head down to the southernmost tip of the lake and try again from there. We're going to figure this out. It's like I'd stop and do these, but the wind's blowing the wrong way, so I won't be able to cast far enough to catch any fish if there are any big fish. So I have to go basically all the way down, bottom of the map, start there, and just work my way through. Let's try this. Dang it, I can't reel after he knocks. Come on, you river monster. I know you can. Gotcha. I gotcha. What do we got? You better be a bass, because I'm so sick of not catching bass. Rainbow trout. And small. Smaller than you'd think. Ugh. And once you catch one, all the fish go away. Okay, we're going to catch one more fish and then we're going to call it a night, no matter what that fish may be. Here we go. I mean, it was over half a kilogram, but it's not what I want. And not. Okay, this is where I need to be. This is a good way to end the night if I can catch one of these monsters. Come on. You knocked. Don't you dare swim away. You're mine. This time you're mine. 10, 9, 8. Ah, come on. Back the way you came, sir. How do I set hook? Grrr. See if the other one's still there. I think they're all gone because that's just the way it works, but... How do I deal with it when they're jumping out that way? They're still here. I want to get away from that catfish. I gotta figure out how to catch one of these big ones. That's like the whole point of the game. Come on. Get knocked. Not you. Where's the big man? Where'd he go? No, we want the big man. He lives here. I know. I've seen him. Try again. Maybe if I aim a little left, it will be right above him. And I can, well, maybe I can make that work either. You're trying to trick me again. It won't work. I know your tricks now, old man. Okay, big fish. So I guess you need a little more engagement with your phone or camera so you don't get booted. I don't know. That better be a bass. I'll be so upset. Yeah! Holy crap. Cool. All right, I caught one. Only need 6 more. Level up. My fighting up. I once caught a fish this big. Okay. That's enough of that. Now, do I need to go back to a dock to be able to save? Is that what I need to do? I think I might need to go back to a dock to be able to save. Okay, so if I'm out here on the proper map, and then hit select. Okay, so I can save here. Okay, thank you everybody who stopped by. We're gonna pick up where we were. Okay, we'll pick it up tomorrow. And now that we've got a better handle on how to catch the fish and what we're supposed to do, we can, I think, make some real progress tomorrow. Besides, it's only noon. This is supposed to go for like 6 hours in game. Thank you everybody who stopped by. I do appreciate it every time. Even those of you on Twitch who got mad at me for being on TikTok.